So my name is Eva, and my husband Michael and I are the owners of Adventure Mendota. We do kayaking and tubing on the North Fork of the Holston River in Mendota, Virginia. And Mendota, Virginia is an important component here because I pitched earlier in the year, and one of the judges looked at me and said, "That's a long ways out there. Do you think anybody will come?" And it was a hard question for me, but it was a fair question, but I did not know the answer. And so I hoped that they would come. I prayed that they would come. I thought I had a good product, but I didn't know. But part of the reason I was so excited to pitch here tonight is I can tell you they will come because we opened on May 9th, and between May 9th and September 8th, 2,627 guests made the trip out to Mendota to kayak and tube with my husband and I.
Wow.
So, the thing about this is, while Mendota is in the middle of nowhere, it's important for you all as judges to understand it is 45 minutes from everywhere in the Tri-Cities geographic map. So we were able to draw those people in. Where did most of them come from? Here I am walking away, sorry. Bristol, Kingsport, Abingdon, and then we had a whole bunch of other people who brought their money into Southwest Virginia from a total of 33 states, the District of Columbia, and 2 provinces in Canada. So Adventure Mendota had a lot of visitors this summer. You want to know the numbers. That's going to be important. What did we do? Well, on watercraft rentals, you'll see my numbers are a little different than my visitors because we have tandems and we have single kayaks. But on watercraft rentals, we sent 1,288 inner tubes down the North Fork. They brought us $11,808. We sent 1,086 kayaks down the North Fork, and they brought us $32,735. So, 2,374 watercraft went down the North Fork of the Holston this summer. We want to expand. So, when we were thinking about how we wanted to expand and when we were entering this contest and talking about it, the thing that we centered on was to do what we were doing and do it well. Keep our expansion simple. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep kayaking and keep tubing, but we're going to do a lot more of it. We brought all those people into Mendota with a 5-day work week. We're going to expand to 7 days. We're going to add a new upriver kayak route. Our daily kayak river trips, we're going to increase them from 4 to 5.
I'm sorry, did you say you're going to add a new upriver route?
Upriver route.
Okay.
So right now we have one downriver route and we just cycle them. We'll start tubing on Memorial Day versus the 4th of July. That gives us 8 more weeks of tubing, 8 more weeks of bringing people out to Adventure Mendota. And we'll increase our daily tubing trips from 4 to 6. And finally, we want to expand our retail presence in our base camp so we have some upsell opportunities to bring in that important revenue and have people go out wearing Adventure Mendota apparel. So what will that mean? Well, expansion means more revenue and more employees. One of the things that Mike and I, when we talked about this business, we wanted to give opportunities to college-bound youth. There's Neff Gardner and Will Gobble. Neff's he's a freshman at JMU this semester. Will's a freshman at East Tennessee State University. We'll be able to add more jobs for those folks. If you've ever lived out in the country, you know how important it is to find a job. There's just not anything. And at Mendota, we're 11 miles from a gas station and 17 miles from a grocery store. So, here's what we had in 2015. We handled all those people with a kayak team and then later a tubing team and Mike, and then me working on the weekends. So for 2016, here's how we'll expand. This is the relief team. We're going to add another kayak team, and then we're going to add another floater. So we'll have 3 full-time seasonal employees, and then we're going to have 1 full-time year-round employee doing reservations, marketing, the bookkeeping, the office administration. If we're fortunate to be awarded this grant, here's what we'd like to do with it. 1 additional customer transport vehicle, 1 additional kayak trailer, additional kayaks, tubes, and related equipment, We started the business year with 12 kayaks. We ended with 40. We still need a few more. Additional retail, promotional apparel to help us spread the word about Adventure Mendota. We need to make some small improvements to our launch and exit sites. And this is the strangest one you'll probably hear. We need to add another bathroom because we brought all those 2,600 plus people and we have one bathroom. And there is no store, there is no infrastructure where you could run down to a public restroom. We have one bathroom. So you can tell how important that is. That's where we launch. She's up there throwing her tube. So, for the bankers, you're going to want to know about cash flow. And I've got some information that we'll hand out right after this. But basically, we expect to be at a break even in mid-2016. We think by September 2016, we will have our initial investment out of the business and still have a balance of cash at about $8,000. So, you know, I'm asking you to get in the boat with me, or get in the kayak with me, bring dollars into Southwest Virginia. That's what we do at Adventure Mendota. Create jobs, support our vision of hiring local, rural-bound college youth, support our desire to revitalize what's fast becoming a lost community, and to help Adventure Mendota become a premier destination in Southwest Virginia. Sooner, not later. We're not that young. We want to do it before we die. Thank you.